A very good evening and thanks for joining us on this week's edition of the Business News. My name is Joy Obani. A quick reminder that this broadcast is reaching you live on StarTimes channel 103 and on our social media handles, Facebook and YouTube. Do well to like and follow our page. And now, month of January, according to some business owners, is usually period they witness low patronage in their businesses. Howbeit, with inflationary trends in recent times, business owner in Uyo say there is no difference between January and December business activities. Business News tonight will bring reports on market survey and other businesses, their patronage and challenges. We shall also highlight other reports in the course of the week. Please stay tuned. Meanwhile, contractors handling the Ewet luxury estates and gardens have up to May 2025 to complete the project or risk revocation. Governor Umeno handed down the warning shortly after inspecting the level of work on the project. Clemens Baripi reports.
The Ewet Luxury Estate is positioned as part of a larger state initiative that includes compassionate housing and rural community development project, showcasing the government's multifaceted approach to housing and urban planning in Akwa Ibom. The new housing estate will feature 32 residential plots, each bearing a 5-bedroom detached housing unit and boys' quarters, outdoor recreational facilities for children and adults, walk paths, and 100-man capacity multipurpose hall, office facilities, parking spaces, security house, and other facilities, with a central power plant sitting on a 3.5-hectare land space. Work on the project is about 60% completion, and this the governor is not happy.
This work is slow. This work is slow, and we want the contractor to double up. By now, I expected to have seen the sample building so that marketing can start. Yes, to you, it's fast. To me, it's slow. This project must be commissioned May 2025. After May 29, we don't commission this project. I begin to deduct from the contractor's money for every day, So it's a serious matter. We need them to double up efforts. For what I have inspected, I love the quality. And I ask that we continue to maintain the quality. What I'm asking is speed. Because the rains will soon be here.
Located at the Ewet Housing Estate Uyo, the Ewet Luxury Estate and Gardens, when completed, is expected to complement other tourist facilities in the state. Clement Barikui, NTA News.
Governor Umeno is renewing commitments to involve citizens in decision-making and policy formulation. The governor gave the commitment while laying the foundation of the Arise Senior Citizen Center in Itak, Ikono local government area. This report will be brought to you in our subsequent bulletin. Still on the governor, if everything goes as planned, residents of Uyo, particularly parents, will spend the 2025 Easter holidays at the Arise Park. This come to fall as Governor Umeno embarks on an unscheduled inspection of the projects. Clement Barikwi again brings us the reports.
For residents of Uyo, particularly those residing at Dominic Utuk Avenue and environs, the Arise Park is one project that has ended their nightmares. Before the conceptualization of the park, The Dominic Utu Ravine site, where the project is located, was one of the dreaded as it consumed many lives and houses. This unscheduled visit by Governor Umoeno to the ongoing Arise Park project is part of efforts to ensure the contractors deliver on schedule. The project consists of a 200-meter by 64-meter lake with fish barbecue bars, a football pitch, tennis, volleyball, and basketball courts, as well as a children's playground.
It's going to be one of the best, if not, it's a full park. It's children's park, adult park with a lake, swimming pool, sports facility, aquarium. We have chalets, we have a golf course on it. But like I keep saying to you, the intriguing thing for me is that we just turned a gully erosion site that was actually taking houses away, consuming lives, and would have almost consumed the government house if we had left it. So we keep encouraging the contractor, let's take advantage of the dry season and let's look forward to when this place will open up formally.
Representative of the firm handling the project is optimistic that the park will be ready for use by the end of April 2025. Clement Barikui, NTA.
We'll now take some commercials, and when we return, more reports come your way. Please stay tuned.
Man, but no good as we use our hand they destroy our communities. Every backyard now for Niger Delta now go fire camp. Illegal bunkering don't spoil and scatter our environment, kill our aquatic life, black suits everywhere. Our people they die small because of different bad sickness. We black suits they cause now bunkering. That is why the movement for the survival of the Ijon ethnic nationality in the Niger Delta, Mosend, they tell everybody to get up today and now save our land, save our heritage, our pride. Everybody, youth, women, community leaders, CDC, traditional rulers, politicians, and security agencies, plus government, all of us get responsibility. No promote, no allow, no participate, no encourage, no sponsor. Yes, now bunkering for our communities where they bring black suits so that our people go there alive. Make we come together, speak with one voice, stop the illegal bunkering, make we stop today and save the future of our children. Make life better for our people. Now, Directorate of Reorientation of Mosend and powered by Office of the Chief of Defense Staff, they send this message.
Dito kanyan, isakiri yakinemen neme, mubunumpo, mendotam situ kukara state nyan, ye akeme ntongko kukara, aku faute musiarifia, koro ake menangandu bege idememo, adu keri nambru faute mo kebenduse, NTA channel 12 yo etumo ekoto, nemenyan, keri namami, adi daritie kwa weneze, kenkarika amamia itiaba, abu yoke minute, erap meruap ndobiye yo. Kutemen simbego, di yakineme, kebu kubok mamubok mam, ase trupa, nemenyan, mbaginengem po ibuno, iyem kot, irongyan.
Welcome back. Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly has initiated processes to amend its standing order called the 7th edition of the Assembly to accommodate the Committee on Nutrition and Food Security. Nsika Okon reports that the development was sequel to a motion by member representing Ibom State constituency, Moses Essien, on the need to accommodate a new committee in the 7th edition of the Assembly's standing orders.
The member representing Ibom State constituency and chairman House Committee on Nutrition and Food Security, Moses Essien, outlined the functions of the committee to include review of all bills and measures relating to nutrition and food security, and to oversee international commitments and policies adopted by government concerning nutrition and food security. He added that the creation of the new committee will advance the legislative agenda towards ensuring food sufficiency in the midst of economic challenges in the country.
12.5, the standing orders for the House of Assemblies and Edition, which provides for the mode of amending standing orders. This motion is brought to include the newly constituted committee as one of the standing committees of the House. Therefore, move that this honorable House will vote to amend Order 9B of the standing orders of the House of Assemblies and Edition to include a new committee to be called Committee on the Nutrition and Food Security.
The Speaker of the Moton referred the matter to the House Committee on Rules, Business, Ethics and Privileges for further legislative action.
Chairman, House Committee on Social Welfare and Women Affairs, meeting with the Deputy Governor, who is the Chairman, on those issues, see what we can do to attract something for those people.
Meanwhile, lawmakers in the state have called on the state government to provide relief materials to the victim of fire disaster at Ofiotodo Market in Oborokara, Ruku government area. The call was made through a motion by member representing Ikorekpene Oborokara State Constituency, Jerry Otu, who lamented on the hardship faced by the victims and the Oborokara people. Nsikak Okon, NTN News.
Away from assembly reports, the Nigerian Navy Forward Operating Base Ibaka has inaugurated a 100 meters mini firing range for the regular training of its personnel. Kevin Samuel reports that the firing range is part of effort of the Chief of Naval Staff to sharpen skills of personnel for optimal performance.
A shooting range provides an atmosphere for the regular training of naval personnel whose responsibility it is to fight maritime crimes and ensure adequate security across the nation's coastal lines. The task requires mastery of the use of different ammunitions, especially guns. However, for over 30 years, the Nigerian Navy Forward Operating Base Ibaka, like many other FOBs, never had its own firing range. This is why this event is significant.
The base has continued to carry out various roles and responsibilities, and this has been demonstrated in recent times by numerous arrests of maritime criminals and their assets, which has led to a significant reduction of illegal activities of various forms within the waterways and coastal dwelling places in Akwa Ibom State.
Flag Officer Commanding Eastern Naval Command Rear Admiral Sahid Akinwandewai, performing the official inauguration of the firing range, says it is a big enabler towards the actualization of the Chief of Naval Staff's Operation Delta Sanity Initiative, which is to help tackle different maritime crimes.
I am confident that this range will enhance personnel weapon handling and marksmanship skills, particularly for those engaged in critical operations such as anti-crude oil theft, anti-smuggling, anti-piracy, and anti-sea robbery operations, including our internal security obligations.
High point of the event was the inauguration and inspection of the firing range by the FOC.
In Uyo, Kevin Samuel, NTA News.
We'll now go for another short break. We will be right back. Please stay.
The Nigerian Television Authority, Channel 12 Uyo, your dependable station, is grateful to our esteemed clients who partnered with us in 2024. We appreciate the following partners in no particular order: Akwa Ibom State Government, Head of Service Akwa Ibom State Civil Service, Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly, Akwa Ibom State Judiciary, Ministry of Information and Strategy, Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development, Ministry of Women Affairs and Social Welfare, Ministry of Culture and Tourism, Uyo Capital City Development Authority, Itu Local Government Council, Federal Ministry of Water Resources, 2 Brigade Nigerian Army Mbiokporo, Akwa Ibom State, Nigeria Police Force, Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps, Federal Road Safety Corps, National Youth Service Corps, Akwa Ibom reconciles, Yarima Idemien, Directorate of Reorientation of Mosien and Office of Defense Staff, Pharmaceutical Council of Nigeria, Uyo Council, Association of Public Administration of Nigeria, Institute of Corporate Leadership of Mentorship, Uyo, University of Uyo Teaching Hospital, Free Medical Outreach by V for That Medical Services, Rotary Clubs in Akwa Ibom State, Mary Slezo Akanglo Foundation, Nigerian Christian Bible College, First Mark Bible Institute, Uyo, University of Uyo, Fortune Schools, Uyo, King's Kid Schools, Uyo, Top Fed Schools, Mpata, Beulah Schools, Uyo, Wells International Schools, Nsurubium, Cradle TV, Grace Family Season of Grace, Grace for Change, Vision Spire Ministry, True Vine Church, Redeemed Christian Church of God, Redemption Way, Four Square Gospel, Religion and Life, Full Life Christian Center, Power City International, Christ Embassy, Roseville Hotel, Prisma Hotel, J. Claire Hotel, Globacom, Star Times, Memory Sprint, Champion Breweries PLC, Aqua Cardinali Water, Mela Table Water, Georgian Water, Westline Water, Kima Cakes, Honorable Seme Yibio, Senator Anye Basi, Right Honorable Unyimidem, Apostle Dr. Udemu Udofia, Dr. Engineer Ekerabong Udofia, Archbishop Emaison. We wish you a prosperous 2025. NTA Channel 12 Uyo, your dependable station. Water is life. Aqua Cardinali Water provides the highest quality drinking water. The Catholic Diocese of Uyo, produced and packaged by Kadisem Enterprises Nigeria. It is available in 19 liters dispenser jar, 60 cl sachet, 50 cl and 75 cl table water. Visit Aqua Cardinali Water at number 34 Dominic Utuk Avenue, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. Drink Aqua Cardinali Water, certified by NAFDAC and Standard Organization of Nigeria. Call 0903-288-2958. Aqua Cardinali Water. Drink pure. Stay healthy.
Thank you for staying tuned. And now to business news. Buyers and sellers in Akwanandem and Etuk streets have called on the federal government to look into the high cost of staple food like rice and beans to make them affordable for citizens. Kuyek Eshet, who visited some markets in the state's capital, reports that the prices of food items are still on the high side.
Food commodities and other items in the market has continued to experience more increase in price. Residents in Uyo have expressed displeasure, especially on the continuous hike in prices of rice and beans.
I buy rice 400 naira. Rice is too cost.
Everything has gone up. It's not even only beans. You can see now we are buying bag of beans 180, 200.
Following the high cost of these staple foods in the market, sellers attributed the high cost to economic challenges in recent times.
The maize and rice, because it's that one that is very cheap. Uncle is too much, 500 and 600. Some they say 700.
They patronize all type of it, but the one they patronize most is the one that is cheap. Like a local now is cheap compared to iron. Iron is high, brown beans is high. So as such, they are going for what is cheap because of their income.
Currently coming to buy from a vendor like this small cost right now is 6,000 naira, which currently I cannot afford any longer. Things are getting higher and higher, so I think personally affording rice for a common man is no longer things for the common man. The cost of living is killing the living. The same story for beans and every other one. All of us, we've gone back to Sunrise. Going to buy Uncle Beans is something else.
They are now looking for local beans because that is the cheapest.
They, however, appealed to governments to swift into action to regulate prices of commodities in the market.
One government to release the price of fuel. They said the fuel be the problem of all this thing. So please, this government release the price of the fuel. May the thing come down, may rice come down.
The cost of transportation, yes, that is the major thing for now. It's one of the major factors that is causing the thing to go up.
If government can do anything about it, it could help us, especially students like us. We are students, so it's really on a high side.
Nigerians in Uyo are hopeful that with the intervention of government to regulate prices of staple food in the market, low-income earners can afford to feed adequately. In Uyo, Divine Favor Edits, NTA News.
And now let's look into palm oil business as our business correspondent Kelvin Samuel is standing by.
That any entrepreneur can dive into and make hug profits. This is so because of the high demand of it by companies for the production of soap, body cream, margarine, dog and other domestic animal feeds, not forgetting its daily uses at various homes for the preparation of different types of meals. In Akwa Ibom State, for instance, well over 100,000 liters of palm oil are dispatched to other states across the country for business on weekly basis. Yet traders believe that more can be done if dealers and farmers are supported by government by way of proper regulation of the business to ensure that all dealers are accredited to avoid intruders who sell adulterated products that bring bad reputation to genuine dealers. Also funding and the provision of standard depot that will enhance quality of products.
You know, people will go to Malaysia and import it. Automatically, when they import it from Malaysia, any time that importation is into the country, automatically the locally produced oil will go down.
So the government should come to the assistance to make sure that what the depot is maintained, so that it will maintain the quality of the palm oil that goes out from the state.
Because most people do adulterate the oil, and it makes the price of the oil shiver.
A look at the palm oil business from afar, one would ordinarily consider it to be one of those businesses for local women. But no, this is a real standard business that requires a sum of money to do, though depending on the aspect of it you wish to delve into. At the moment, a 25-liter gallon is sold at 7,000 naira, and it takes about 2,000 to 3,000 rubbers to make a trailer load that is dispatched to other states. These dealers say is very cheap now when compared to rainy season, which usually experience lack of palm oil, thereby causing price hike.
And doing oil business is for one that is persistent. You do it all weather. It's not somebody that when you hear it is good this week, you run in before you go in. The market has, go down.
There is gain and there is also loss. It needs the application of wisdom before you could make it.
So at least it helps the local women, as we, the widows, to give us our daily food. The oil is seasonal, and this is the season of it. The season starts from February, March, April, May, and when it comes to June, July, that is rainy season. We don't have it much.
Should government in its industrialization drive look the side of both farmers and dealers of palm oil across the state to fund and to regulate, in no distant time, Akwa Ibom State will be one among the top dealers within and across the globe, which will help in job creation and poverty eradication. In Uyo, Kevin Samuel, NTA News.
And that report wraps it up on this week's edition on Business News. Thank you very much for being part of it. Remember to be a star. Let's join NTA campaign against rape and rapists. Until next week for another fresh edition of the Business News, I remain Joy Ubani, wishing you a very good night rest.